So we looked at critical thinking and what it is and some of the skills that are involved with it. But why, as teachers and as parents, should we be concerned with critical thinking in board games and how it applies to education? Why the big fuss? Like, what are some of the benefits of critical thinking? Well, for one of the great big benefits of critical thinking is that it produces and helps to promote autonomous learning, which means that students and children are not looking for guidance and support all the time. They know not only how to find the information, but how to process the information, and when they don't know something, they know how to find out. They become more self-directed, and they become more self-reliant, and that is a great thing in a learner. Another benefit of critical thinking skills is higher achievement. Studies have shown that students who are strong critical thinkers achieve higher in all disciplines, in all areas of learning, including social. They are better at getting along with peers, they're better at their math skills, their language skills, any aspect of their learning, they tend to be higher than those who are not as good at critical thinking. The third thing is emotion. Sometimes when we are excited about something, passionate about something, or upset about something, our emotions can get in the way of explaining ourselves clearly, expressing ourselves clearly. We let emotions cloud that, and people who are strong critical thinkers are able to better explain themselves, to make better arguments, to make better decisions without letting emotion cloud their judgments. And that can be a really great skill. The final thing is teamwork. People who are good critical thinkers will seek to understand the other people. They will seek to understand their feelings. They will seek to understand their experiences so that way they can come to a better decision, an understanding of all the information that's presented to them. Because when they're dealing with another person, understanding where they're coming from is an important piece of the puzzle in terms of gathering all the information that they need and evaluating for bias, evaluating for how reasonable is the information that they're getting from this person. So understanding that person's experiences is an integral part of that. And so learning how to work with other people, learning how to talk to them, how to communicate with them, how to understand them, and to be more empathetic towards them is another benefit of critical learning skills. So critical learning skills are going to be found in just about any board game that you find. The thing to look for is games which offer more decisions than other games if you're looking to promote critical thinking skills. So for example, we did the episode earlier with Snakes and Ladders. Now Snakes and Ladders doesn't really promote critical thinking. There's no decisions to be made. You roll the dice and you move. As an educator, you can ask certain questions to help promote certain skills within it, but as far as critical thinking goes, that one's very weak, if anything at all, really. But when you're looking at games, look for games that offer decisions along the way, because then every decision that is made by the person playing becomes an opportunity to practice their critical thinking. When they have a variety of options before them, they have to evaluate all the information, they have to criticize the information, they have to know what information is still being hidden from them, what do they know, what do they not know. There's so much going on there that they have to critically assess all of that. And as they get more, especially if the student is engaged and competitive, then they're going to want to do better, and they're going to internalize and develop these skills without even realizing that what they're doing is helping them to develop and promote academically. There's just so much good that could be done in a really well-designed board game and a really well-conducted board game, because remember, it's also how the board games are being presented, and that will be a topic for a future episode in talking about how to set up board games and run some family game nights and things like that. But for now, just know that overall, board gaming and critical thinking, as I said, two complementary ideas that just work so well on all spectrums that are then going to promote into greater academic learning overall. So in next week, what we'll be looking at is, what are some other benefits outside of the academic benefits, outside of the critical thinking benefits, what are some of the other benefits, social, physical, that also come about as part of playing board games? Because there's just, as I said, such a wide range of great things that come out of this hobby that can be applied to classroom learning, to home studies, to family life, that can just make for such a great difference in your students. Well, that's it for today. Thanks so much for coming out again to the classroom, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe down below. And if you have any questions or comments, please also make sure to leave me a message below and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Until next time, I'm Craig Thompson-Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school?